Hey everyone, it's Mario Time 1000 and welcome to this video. Today we're going to take a look at my Jeff Gordon Diecast collection. I've talked about this in a few videos. I'm not sure if those videos have actually been uploaded yet, so maybe you guys haven't heard about it yet, maybe you have. So today I'm going to do the video I wanted to do for a little while and show the whole collection in one video. I'm gonna try not to stay on one car for any particular amount of time. There might be a few cars I mention for a longer period of time, but I'll just try to whip through them to not make this video so long. So, we're going to start down here, and here we go. So, this first car right here is the 1992 Autolite Sparkplugs car. This is a 2002 release. Not actually from 1992. Obviously, you can see it's a little bit better quality than a car that would be released in 1992. So, yeah, that's the oldest diecast, technically, but not really. The oldest diecast I have is this one right here. This was not the first diecast I ever got, but it's the oldest diecast in the year it was made. 1995 Racing Champions. Jeff Gordon. Standard. I don't really like the big bulky wheels on these cars, or how the Dupont is really small. This one would be a lot better if it didn't have those problems. Moving on, 2005 Performance Alliance Dupont car. Had to move. I don't know the sponsors on all these. You can tell it's 2005 and not 6 or 7 because of the bigger grill. God, I hate the lighting in my room. Everything just looks orange, but it's nighttime, so I have to film like this. So yeah. 2006 and 7s have smaller grills, as we'll see in a little bit. 2000 standard Dupont Jeff Gordon. You can see some of these cars have a lot of scratches, some of these don't. The ones that have scratches are ones that I played with as a kid or used for videos or something, I don't know. The ones that have no scratches I've gotten recently, and I don't really do anything with them besides sit them on this thing. Right here, this is the Jeff Gordon that, in a sense, started it all. Once again, this is not the first Jeff Gordon ever in my house, but this is the first Jeff Gordon I ever got. It is a 2006 Jeff Gordon, the standard Dupont. Oh, look at that. Look at all the scratches on this. There's no paint up here. I'm going to try to give you a full view of it. Look at that. This Jeff Gordon has seen better days for sure. There's a full story to this Jeff Gordon. I don't know. I won't tell it in this video, just for the sake of getting this video moving. But it's a pretty heartwarming tale. Not really, but whatever. This Jeff Gordon, however, this Jeff Gordon is the first Jeff Gordon ever in my house. This is my brother's, technically, but whatever. This is a 2004 Rainbow All-Star Race scheme. Very, very nice car. It's in my collection, even though, as I said before, it's my brother's, but whatever. These two Jeff Gordons are what started it all. Moving on again, we have the 2007 Dupont car. You can tell it's 2007 because of the flames on the front right here. I actually used to have two of these. One had light blue, one had dark blue. And I got it with like this just this tin hauler. And it was actually, I don't know, it was pretty cool. But I don't know what happened to the other car. I don't know if this is the light blue or the dark blue because I don't remember what the other blue exactly looks like. But I had two of these at one point and now I only have one. I've probably been missing the blue one for like, the other blue one for about 7 years. I know I had it though, but it's been a very long time. I lived back in Minnesota when I lost that thing, and I have not lived in Minnesota since 2010. So yeah, it's been a very long time. Right here we have this, I'm not sure what the sponsor is for this one. Support, I can't read it through. Support, it's probably something supporting America. Coca-Cola 600, 2007 car. Very, very nice car. I like the blue flame cars. We'll see a blue flamed car in a little while. You can see it in the background if you're paying attention. I really like the blue cars. The Pepsi cars, like the standard Pepsi cars, are probably my favorite. This is not a Pepsi car, but is still flame blue. I really, really enjoy these cars, and it has a big old scratch right there. Do not remember how I got that scratch. Nicorette, 2006. Nothing particularly special about this car. A lot of spoiler damage. Well, scratched on the spoiler. 2007 Nicorette. Once again, not extremely special. I still have to get like the Nicorette red car in 2007 though. So yep, 2008 Nicorette. Basically the same as 2007, except Car of Tomorrow, of course. Very nice car. I really like these green ones actually. They are too bad he doesn't sponsor Nicorette. Did he stop in 2008? I'm pretty sure he did. Maybe Nicorette was like one of those just cars that he said had on the side. I don't know. Right here we have a 2006 test car. I'm not sure if this was an actual testing car or just something that was released to get you to buy it. I got this after I got some teeth pulled because I ran into a wall or something. I don't know. But I got this after that. A lot of scratches, as you can see. Most of my Jeff Gordons from this era have many, many, many scratches. Here's the first Pepsi car. Very, very nice one. I do like this one. It's 2004 or 5. I looked at this when I had a previous take of this video. 2005, it looks like. Very nice Pepsi car. I don't know why it says Dupont twice. Probably just to be symmetrical. Very, very nice car. Pepsi, obviously. 2007 Pepsi. I like this car. Hang on, I'm just adjusting. I like this car, but there's one that looks exactly the same that I like a lot better. But we'll give this a lot of scratches on this one, though. Do not know how all these scratches got here. These actually happened recently. I don't remember exactly how. A lot of these scratches come because when I was a kid, and even to this day, all my NASCARs, that aren't Jeff Gordon's, of course, but back in the day it was also Jeff Gordon's, are in a bin filled with NASCARs, and if you just move the bin, they like rock all over the place, so that's where most of the scratches come from. Moving on up, we are now into the Car of Tomorrow without the giant spoiler era. And these cars, definitely my smallest collection of cars out of the bunch. Just I didn't collect these cars, there were no NASCAR stores near me, and I wasn't into buying online at this point. So I just didn't get a lot of cars from this era. I hope to improve that by the end of eventually. This is the newest one I have right here, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Here's a random rock, by the way, if you were interested. We have the only NASCAR Authentics as of this video that I have of this era. I only have 3 Jeff Gordon NASCAR Authentics. Ugly car. I do not like the mold for NASCAR Authentics of this era. I think the 2013, 14, and 15 cars are a lot better. And hopefully they release the 2015 Jeff Gordon soon. I'm really hoping they do. But right here, this rounded spoiler, I don't like this. I don't really like. I know the splitter pan is on the real NASCARs, but it just looks bulky in this. I'm not a big fan of NASCAR Authentics from 2012 and 11 and stuff, but it'll probably grow on me. Here's the newest one I have. I just got this at the Michigan race, the second one of this year. Very nice NASCAR Foundation car. I guess most of my Jeff Gordons from this era weren't actually raced cars. A very, very nice car. You can see, I think Lionel did this a lot better. In the splitter pan, you can't really see it on this one. It's a lot more hidden. It's there, but it's definitely not as prominent. Very nice car, though. Hopefully I'll collect more of these cars eventually. As of yet, I have not gotten there for that. This car I really like, though. This car, 20 years of Jeff Gordon. Rainbow, blue flame, black flame, and then the 2012 flame, which I have not yet gotten yet. Hopefully I get that soon. Very nice car. I don't know if that's a foundation car, but I know it never raced. Standard 2011 car. Nothing special about it. Foundation Jeff Gordon from 2011, I believe this is also from. I got this at New Hampshire. I guess it doesn't actually have a date on it. Nice car, though. And finally, of this era, we have the standard 2011 Drive to End Hunger. I do like these cars. I think 2015 is my favorite scheme, and luckily they made a good diecast for it eventually. But this one's pretty good too. YouTube, that's where you're watching this video. Alright, now moving to 2013, 14, and 15. And this, I now live closer to a Nascar store. I now buy online. This era is a long one. And continues up here. So we're going to start with 2013, obviously. Chromax Pro Standard. I do not have the orange Axalta car from 2013 that was released on EL. I have the other one, but we'll talk about that then. This is a very nice car. Obviously the same as that car right there. Very nice car. Obviously scratches. Ooh, a lot of scratches and spoiler. This car I like. This car I like the white cars too. I like a lot of colors. The blue and the white cars. I only have a few of the white ones. I think there have only been a few, so that's why. AARP credit card. I believe this was at Dover. Very, very, very nice car. Give a look around. Very, very, very nice. I do like the white on the red. This one is another one I like. Drive to End Hunger, the orange one. I don't think it has like an official name other than just Drive to End Hunger, but I'm pretty sure people call it Drive to End Hunger Orange. This one's kind of weird. It doesn't have the usual Gordon font on the top, as you'll see, as you maybe saw with the Chromax Pro, but it has the Chevy logos. It's not like one of the early releases that didn't have the logos like we'll see coming up next. As I said, coming up next, we have one of the very first releases of the Gen 6, because it doesn't have the logos on the driver thing. Standard Drive to End Hunger car, nothing too special about it. I think this one might be my least favorite Drive to End Hunger scheme. It isn't bad, but Moving along, we have almost the exact same car, Drive to End Hunger, with the names. And this one actually has a projection error. I don't think you'll be able to see it very well. If I can focus on it. You can see that there is a Y right behind the Gordon and an A. And at the front, if I can get in the light, I'm seeing the light there. You can see there's an M on the nameplate thing. Very weird. I don't know what that's supposed to say. The only driver that started with an M was Montoya, I believe. And his name ended with an A. So maybe it was a production error, Montoya, and they decided, oh, we'll make a Gordon out of it. Don't know if that was like every release. I doubt it was, or if it's just that particular car. Next, we have definitely one of my favorite cars, this Axalta Standox. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I'm pronouncing it. Very, very nice car. Not sure where he raced it, but this is a beautiful car. I said I like the white cars, I said I like the blue cars. This is both. Absolutely wonderful car. If you buy this, if you find this, buy it. I don't remember where I got this one to be exact, but very, very nice car. And next, we have one of my least favorites, not because the paint job is bad, but because Lionel made it matte. This is not a glossy car, this is a matte car, and it's rough, and it scratches incredibly easily. I use a towel to dust these things, and the towel will chip the paint. There are paint chips on it. I'm not holding this incredibly steady well. My camera doesn't focus on them very well. And the lighting is terrible because it's almost nighttime. But I like the paint job. I just hate the diecast because of how it's matte. It feels rough. I don't like that. It feels like sand. It felt like sand when I first got it. I mentioned before I didn't have the Axalta on EL. I have the Axalta on PTC, wherever that is. In the back here. Ugly, ugly car because it's on PTC. This is when the stickers were really bad. I hate the Chevy logos on these. They look like they're from the 50s. It's a good paint scheme, just bad diecast. And the worst diecast I have is hands down this Pepsi Max. This is actually WLS, the worthless mold as I like to call it. Because it is worthless. This car is terrible. When I first bought it, you can see that here on the back, the sticker is coming up. Also, the sticker, I won't be able to focus, and it's kind of gone away, but the sticker actually hangs over the wheels. Right here, you can see it hangs over the wheels. Terrible diecast. Really wish I saw that this was this bad. I would not have bought it. They made a 2013 Pepsi Max that was a lot better, and I wish I had gotten that instead of this. But I'm stuck. Oh, sorry. Stuck with this one. Another car. Only 2 cars on the worthless mold. This is the second one, and it's equally as terrible. Look at that. Just not right at all. It's not supposed to be at an angle. It's not supposed to go at an angle. Thumbs if you know what that is. Another car on the worthless Texas ATM. Like the car, he should have won. He almost won that race, but yeah, just a bad car. Watch out. Lionel doesn't make cars on the worthless mold anymore. At least I don't think. I haven't seen one in a while. But make sure you don't buy them if they're on the worthless mold. My favorite diecast ever. The Pepsi one from the 2014 Coke Zero 400. One of my favorite races ever. One of my favorite schemes ever. Real big summer. Beautiful, beautiful car. Really like the details. I like the blue flames, of course, as I mentioned when we talked about that diecast right there. Absolutely wonderful diecast. Woo! Another good one, Panasonic. 2014 Panasonic. You guys have already seen this if you watched my unboxing of the other Panasonic. I'm trying to hurry it here because probably lost all the viewers. No one's watching the end of this. And I've got low battery, 20%. I'm going to run out of battery for him. So I'm going to try to scoot through this one. I'm going to plug in my iPod here. So next up we have the Mako, I believe this one is. Let me see. Yep. Mako, is it okay, whatever. I might be saying it wrong. Axalta car. Basically, this is the only car I have on EL that has a production error, and that's that the grill is off-centered. It's hard to see on this, but yeah, nothing special about this car because it's exactly the same as the next car, except not Mako. Axalta, one of my favorite schemes, actually. These cars actually have the wind stickers on them. If you notice, they have that detail on the 2014 releases. I don't know about 15. I don't own any 2015s that would have wins, because I only buy Jeff Gordon's pretty much, and he hasn't got a freaking win yet, and he should have won Bristol, freaking stupid lug nuts. Mini rant. 2014 orange, Jeff Gordon, Drive 10 Hunger orange, won Dover in this car, except it was a chase car. Very, very nice car. Like the white. Of course I do. Basically 2 in the same cars. The standard 2014 Drive 10 Hunger car. I just got this like a month ago. I really needed to get this car. 2014 was when I started buying online, but I started like halfway through the year, so I missed this one. But I got this one, the Chase one. And it's basically the same car, except it's got the yellow thing, and the yellow thing, and the yellow thing, and the 3 wind stickers. Can't really see that, but yeah. Next chase car, I believe this is the only other chase car released for Jeff Gordon. The Axalta Red car. I wish it wasn't on PTC, because this is a really good car. It's got 4 wind stickers. Jeff Gordon should have won the championship. But frick you, Brad Keselowski. Stupid. I have flashbacks to that race. He should have won this race. And now we're moving into 2015. A car I believe you can't get unless you go to a race. The Axalta Penn State car. I've only ever seen this at the Fanatics race thing in racetracks they have now. Very good place, by the way. If you go to a NASCAR race, go to the things. The Fanatics, great place. They've got merchandise for like Michael McDowell, Casey Mears, Matt Benedict and stuff. That was my favorite part. But they have exclusive cars apparently, which I'm not happy about. Because this is one of them, and had I not gone to Michigan, I would have missed this one, and I'm sad about that. Very sad about that. But it's still a good car. We've got 2 cars of the same. I'm just going to show one of them. The Fixed Auto Axalta, basically the same as the other Axalta. And I'm actually going to split this video into 2 parts, maybe even more, because it's going on 20 minutes. That is just not worth it. So, Fix Auto Car, and we've got 2 more left. The good release of the 3M car, because it's on EL. This is a very nice car. Unlucky car, though. He's not really done very well in this car, except for, that one race, the first Bristol. He should have won the second Bristol, but it's another story for another day. Very nice car. I like the silver. And the final car of this video, we'll go into the back next video, is a 2008 the American Salutes Dupont car. It's basically the same as standard, except it's got this logo on the back, and you can see scratches galore. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to split this into 2 parts, but this video would be 40 minutes long if I didn't. So, thank you guys for watching the part 1. If you did, you probably didn't. And in part 2, we will go from here. Part 2 will be definitely shorter. So, thank you guys. Bye.